Hey everyone. So I am going to attempt to do a very simple scarecrow kind of look. I think this can be super cute for Halloween parties and stuff like that, but again, super easy and subtle, and hopefully I can make it work. So let's see. I'm gonna start with my eyes and do my eyeshadow. It's pretty much just gonna be like a basic brown, orange, fall-y kind of look. This is from mDesign, and they make a lot of just home kind of organizational things, as well as just like some decor things and stuff like that, but I have a lot of bins and organizers and stuff like this that I utilize a lot. So this one specifically is obviously for makeup and cosmetics and toiletries and stuff like that. But so I like this one because it has like the little individual slots for like skinnier things, and then we've got like some palette holders as well, and then there's just some big things back here. I put like my beauty blenders and stuff in that. I think they have some other designs as well, but I really like this. It's very helpful because before I just had all of my makeup in like this little guy here, and it gets really jumbled and crazy and messy, and so this just helps me a lot, especially being in college. I don't have a lot of space, and this saves me a ton. So I just wanted to say that before I got started. All right, so I'm starting my eyeshadow by just using some eyeshadow primer, and this is actually tinted eyeshadow. It's in the color Peach Glow. I've been using this, I use this like all summer because it kind of gives me like golden hour energy, but it also I think can transfer to fall because it's kind of more of that like orangey tint. So I am using two eyeshadow palettes. I'm using this Proof is in the Pudding palette as well as the Morphe x James Charles palette. And I'm gonna start with the James Charles palette, and I'm just using a dark brown color. I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. All right, so once that is spread out all over my lid, I'm going to go in with a lighter brown and just kind of buff that out a little bit, going into the crease a little bit more. So just lightly kind of spreading it out with a lighter brown. So this can just help blend out this dark color as well as then fading into a lighter brown color. So now I'm going to go into the other palette I have and take this color. It's called Mango Pudding. It's kind of like a burnt orange. So not totally bright orange, but not totally brown. And I'm just gonna spread a little bit of that on like the inner half of my lid, and then just kind of blend it out a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of an orange tint on the inside. Okay, so now going back to my other palette, I am taking the bright orange color. This is like bright orange. And I'm just going to buff out my crease a little bit more with this orange color just on the outer corner of my eye. So just right here, kind of just taking this bright orange and adding that to the crease. I don't want it to go like beyond my eyebrow, so I'm kind of just like putting it only a little bit outside the brown, but this just gives it more of an orange tint. So I think I'm just gonna stop here with the eyeshadow. This is kind of what I was going for, just kind of like a browny orange smoky eye kind of thing. And then once we keep going with the rest of the face, it'll all come together. But I am going to add a little bit of eyeliner and some mascara. For my eyeliner, I am just going to use like this angled brush. And use some eyeshadow and do some just very light dark brown eyeliner instead of an actual liquid liner. I think that will just be a little bit more fitting for this look. So let me show you how I'm gonna do that. So I'm just taking the darkest brown color that is in this eyeshadow palette and just putting it on the edge of the brush. And then I am just going to kind of like stamp on the line that I want it to look like and then fill it in, pretty much. Okay everyone, mascara and eyeliner is done. So now we are going to just pop some eyeshadow and eyeliner on my lower lash line. When you're putting eyeliner on your waterline, you want to make sure that it's as close to your eyelashes as possible and not like actually on the waterline, because that's when it comes off. I think that's why sometimes I can't get it to stay on, because it's just kind of like it's not fully secure on there because it's on the watery part of your eye. Okay, so I am just using this flat side of my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use kind of like a medium brown, not super dark. Since I already have the eyeliner on, I don't want it to be too dark of an eyeshadow. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of this brown under my eyelashes. So now we are looking good. This is giving me Halloween vibes, nice and dark, right? Okay, my final step for my eyes is to put some highlight in my inner corner and on my brow bone. So I am taking my highlight and just putting that into my inner corner. This can be pretty dramatic if you want, or it can just be a little bit of a highlight, but I feel like I just want to kind of make it pop a little bit because so far I don't have really any shimmer on my eyes. And I'm also just going to put a little bit on my brow bone, like this. I also have this little cup. It actually comes with a lid, but I'm using it for my makeup brushes, so I have it without the lid. But this is from mDesign as well. It's very nice to put my makeup brushes in because those also they take up so much room. And I never really know where to put them. So you can, I've seen people maybe use them for like cotton balls or something like that. I actually like had some tea bags in them another time too. So you can use them in the kitchen, the bathroom, my desk, as you're seeing right now with my makeup brushes. But this has been very nice, even just for this video, to have my makeup brushes in here. But I think I may leave them like this because it's kind of nice. All right, we're moving on to the face now. So the first step is to apply blush. Now this is not just a regular amount of blush. This is an intense, very pigmented amount of blush. So I'm going to take my blush brush out of my handy dandy jar. And usually I just literally tap my brush on there like once or twice, but I'm just gonna really go in and just put it not right on the apples of my cheeks, but a little bit past the apples of my cheeks, and just kind of do a big circle. That's kind of good. I think that's kind of what I'm expecting with this. So heavy on the blush. Okay, so the next step is to put the little patch mark on my nose. All right, so I'm using that bright orange eyeshadow that I have again, and whatever eyeshadow brush you have that's going to give you the most pigment in one area, make a little orange patch on my nose. This is gonna be odd for sure. And now I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner and just kind of trace around it and add some little stitches to make it look like the little patch. Okay, so I am going to add a little bit of highlight right on the end of my nose to kind of make the orange look fluorescent rather than just like a stagnant color. I don't know, a little bit more interesting. We have 2 more steps and then we're done. So before I put lipstick on, I am going to draw the little lines with the stitching coming out from both sides of my mouth. And then we're gonna pop on some lipstick, and that's it. It's gonna kind of go right towards the blush. And then again, just adding the stitching like this. All right, so now I'm just gonna line my lips with this color, kind of like a muted pink. I think this says it's called Bittersweet. And then I will fill it in with some gloss. That's in a similar color after that. So I have this gloss here. This color is called Mocha Twist. It's actually a lip plumper, so my lips might look huge after this. Just kidding. It doesn't seem to do much, but it does burn my lips a little bit when I put it on. That's always fun. Okay, I know I said I was done, but I have to give you I have to give you the full ensemble look, okay? Now just imagine this was like a tan hat, you know, like a nice straw hat look. We've got this brown jacket going on. I look just like a scarecrow.